repeat, this is not a drill.
Here's the deal, Bradshaw. Destroyer Group 2 got badly hammered while covering the retreat of the fleet. Only 2 destroyers have survived, and they've gotten separated from each other. They must both be brought back to the Fyrica.
Roger. What's her current status?
The Breslau is doing okay. The Sao Paolo, though, is much worse off, and they're under attack again.
No time to lose then. Rekka, get those fighters transferred across and ready to fly. We'll bring back the Sao Paolo, you get another wing to reach for Breslau. And one
So
more
there's
thing.
your mission briefing.
There really are crossbows on those transports. Drag them across too and put them on alert. I want them ready if any cap ships show up.
We'll take care of it. Now get going.
And that is all we have to do. Save the Sao Paolo. Piece of cake, right? Well, here is the Sao Paolo. We're just closing in on it now. And bang. Bang.
God, you're here. We're barely holding on.
And further bang. The upshot of those torpedo strikes that just hit the Sao Paolo
I have something for you.
is that if she gets a torpedo into her engines, she's dead. So what I now have to do is kill every single Grekath torpedo bomber which has an angle on the Sao Paolo's aft quadrant, which basically means this is in part an exercise in map reading and in part an exercise in dogfighting, because basically I'll be relying heavily on Standoff's tactical map to find out which of the bombers are coming about for torpedo runs,
Running hot and true. And another.
in order that I know which bomber I need to shoot. Next, you can tell when I use the map, because if the display says computer selected target, that means I just switched the tactical map and chose a bomber to go after.
Oh, I get such a rush from taking out bad boys.
I edit the map sequences out in
Formation, everyone. Help me finish this guy.
the actual mission, because
I don't give a damn who you are. You're still
you
there.
don't really need to see about a minute and a half of me looking at maps,
Joe, do you even know how to fly that thing?
but it's there.
Running hot. 555.
What I'm doing here, basically there's two different bombers left, and I sent my wingmen after one of them while I went and engaged the other. And
Get us out of here, Captain Bradshaw. Okay, Fuzzball. Time to be splashed.
Sao Paolo saved in 2 minutes. If you take
Anything you say, sir.
any longer than that, the Sao Paolo will go down. You see here, it's got 2 gun turrets and half of its engines left. 1 torpedo would have finished it. Fortunately, it doesn't get attacked again in this mission, but we're not quite finished yet.
What's going on with the Breslau, Rekka?
They're on their way. Delta Wing's met up with them. So far, so good. This is Delta Wing. We've got a situation here. The Breslau has picked up a group of corvettes on radar, and they're moving between us and the Fyrica.
So far so good, huh? Rekka, are those crossbows ready?
No dice. The fighters are being transported in pieces. It'll be several hours before any of them are ready.
Damn. Delta Wing, hold on, we're on our way.
That was a reference to a comment made in End Run that transports normally carry fighters in pieces. I guess they'd pack easier if you took them apart, but it seems strange that you could put a fighter together like that and it would just work fine. Anyway, this fight's a bit simpler than the other one. There's a dozen Kilrathi fighters
Don't let me sit here like a sissy, man.
and 3 corvettes here,
Get ready to attack.
and for the first
Running hot. 555.
45 seconds or so of this engagement, that's all we have to deal with. Then the Breslau arrives.
Popping the spam can.
Now, I don't know why the Breslau says that when it arrives, because the Breslau is absolutely nowhere near the actual fight. It's massively out of Kilrathi weapons range, and they couldn't be shooting at it even if they weren't all being shot up by my rapiers. Either the communications officer has been traumatised by the Battle of Warsaw and is suffering PTSD, which is reasonable. I mean, the Kilrathi attack on Warsaw was a very bloody battle, and they have, by this stage, flattened the world with strontium-90 clad nuclear warheads. But it's still a bit strange. Or alternatively, the game had a slight bug in it, and that's actually their distress call, and their arrival call is something I would hear if the Kilrathi actually got to shoot at them, which they won't because they get killed far too fast to do any damage to the Breslau. I would like to complain perhaps Eagle should try shooting dumbfires off at longer ranges than the point blank he did there, but I do exactly the same thing, so it might be a bit critical.
Request clearance to land.
Good work, Captain. You're cleared to land. Make it quick. We're getting ready to jump.
So, there we are. Mission accomplished. Short and sweet. Well, short and frantic actually, but it's a lot of fun destroyer rescue once you realise that the way to win it is to keep the Sao Paolo's aft sector free of torpedo bombers. And that is that for episode 3, the Battle of Warsaw. The Wrecker is jumping out of the Warsaw system. Not that there's much in the way of humans' life left in the Warsaw system. My rapier is in surprisingly one piece, given that you can't really shoot back at the Drakrai in the first part.
Welcome back, Captain.
And 13 kills is not bad. Basically, that's mostly Grickaths in the first part. Very accurate shooting, because if you don't, you're going to lose. Grickaths are fat, slow targets, so it's not hard to do that. So, as I said, that's the end of episode 3. So the next couple of videos will be plot updates, and then I'll see you in episode 4, the Battle of Sirius. Thanks for watching. I've been Alanin. This has been Wing Commander Standoff.